Why Don't They Cry? Understanding Your Living Child's Grief by Zander Sprague Lpcc. Narrated by Zander Sprague. Dedication. This book is dedicated to Lucy R. Sprague and all the other siblings who died too soon.
I met Zander when I was a newly minted faculty member. I had graduated with my PhD in counselor education and supervision only a few months prior to our meeting. In that time, I had moved to a new state, been on a job hunt, done many of the things you do when you're acclimating to a new city, and secured a faculty position from said hunt. I was assigned to teach an introductory counseling course in our master's program for my first quarter. I showed up to nearly 50 students in my section, one of whom was Zander. It was my job to orient both he and his classmates to the counseling profession. Fortunately for both of us, Zander was excited to do the work of learning about the counseling profession. He came to the profession full of empathy for others, a foundational skill in our work, and a clear vision for his future. I also remember Zander jumping into our discussions to ask important questions, push the conversation forward, and share how his experiences shaped his mission and his work with others. Since that class, Zander and I have had the opportunity to work together as colleagues in the counseling profession. He is dedicated to improving the mental health of others. Zander's work has led him to be a licensed professional clinical counselor in California, where he has contributed to our community and is already moving our profession forward into the future. In all of his endeavors, this book being no exception, Zander invests time, energy, and passion into researching and learning about new topics. This book is a passion project I remember him talking about in some of our first encounters. He has years of experience researching and living with this topic. I was not familiar with the depth of issues around sibling loss when I met Zander. Thankfully, through his work, I am much more prepared to teach students and help clients learn about grief and sibling loss. I have since learned that nearly 8% of the United States population of adults under the age of 25 will experience the death of a sibling. A sibling loss impacts not only the emotional health of a person, but can also influence their ability to stay in school and their wages. Further complicating matters, when someone loses a sibling during childhood, adolescence, or young adulthood, it also impacts their development into adulthood. This book will be helpful for those who have had the experience of losing a sibling, as well as their friends and mental health professionals who work with them. This book provides the reader a visceral understanding of the intense experience of sibling survivors.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?